So you've been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Here are 5 things you need to do right off the bat. Number 1, find great health insurance that works for you. Now, you might have the money to pay out of pocket for better health insurance like Blue Cross, and that's great because Blue Cross is an amazing health insurance, or a good Tufts health insurance. But let's say you're too poor to do that and you get free health insurance, or you can only pay a little bit out of pocket. I don't want you to panic. You can still find great coverage with poor health insurance. That's just how it is. But you need to start understanding what they cover, what hospitals you can see, what neurologists you can see, what medications you might or might not be able to take because they're too expensive. The insurance doesn't care about you. They care about the cost. Your cost loses them money. So you might have a medication that's $100,000 a year and they say, no, we don't want you to take that. We want you to take the one that's $50,000 a year. You need to start understanding this because this could be the difference between you getting great treatment, a great neurologist, and seeing great doctors versus you saying okay doctors. And last time I checked, I don't want to see okay doctors. I want to see great doctors because you have to remember, somebody has to finish last in their class of all these doctors and neurologists. So just because you have one doesn't mean they're amazing. Number 2, find a neurologist that specializes in MS. This is important because neurology is a broad term. Just because you have a neurologist doesn't mean they are right for you. You need to find one that is looking out for your benefits. Not their wallet, not their benefits, looking out for you, looking out for your health, making sure that you're healthy, making sure that you're staying on top of things, make sure that you don't get depressed, making sure that you understand that you are sick and that you're going to need help, and that is okay. So don't just go out and pick a generic doctor and be like, oh, this neurologist looks nice or seems nice. You don't need nice. You need someone that is going to help you. Help and nice are 2 different things. Don't get them confused. You want a doctor that is going to help and understand you and make sure you are healthy in the long run. Number 3, this is not so important, but I see one just to cover myself. You should see a chiropractor to make sure none of your nerves are pinched, or the ones that are inflamed or already damaged aren't getting squeezed between your skeletal system. Now, I'm saying this because you could have, me personally, I have neck pain, and I have a very damaged nerve in my left side of my neck. But when it swells up, my hands go completely numb. But when I see a neurologist, he can relieve some of that pressure by straightening up my spine, because where the swelling is, it will reduce the pressure there. You don't have to see a chiropractor. I just recommend that you take the time to go see one. What's the harm in making sure that your skeletal system still works? Number 4, look at what you are putting into your body. Look at the foods, look at the drinks, look at everything. Because this could be the difference between you getting a little bit of symptoms or having nagging symptoms that you don't even know why you have them. It could literally be because of your diet. So make sure whatever you're putting into your mouth is good for your body. And I say is good because that is a broad term again. What I'm saying is know the foods that cause MS to worsen. You can do your own Google research. I'm not going to go into a banter about what they are, but make sure the diet you're on or whatever you're putting in is helping you and not harming you in the long run. And number 5, this one is not crazy, but it's very important. Understand that this is not your fault. But also understand that it is your job to make sure that everything when it comes to your health and your life is in line, because this could get worse at any time. And I mean any. You could be perfectly fine right now and tomorrow you're in the hospital, or tomorrow you can't walk, or tomorrow it's hard to breathe. This disease is not a quick disease, but it can spring up on you, and if you're not paying attention, it can take a lot away from you. For me, it's been 2 months since I could feel from my shoulders down. If I had caught this sooner when I felt it, I could have maybe prevented some of this, but I cannot blame myself, and that's something you cannot do. You cannot blame yourself for what you have. You already have it. All you can do is focus on getting better. You getting better is the most important thing. Yes, it's uncurable disease, but doesn't mean you can't look out for your health and your benefits. So make sure you do these 5 things, and if you're not going to do all 5, at least do the first 2, because the first 2 are the most important. So those are my top 5 things you should do, and I will see you soon with another video.